As you can tell from the red vestment, St. Andrew, whose feast day we celebrate today, he was martyred. You know how he died? They crucified him too, and he didn't believe that he was worthy to be crucified on a cross that was shaped the same as the cross of Jesus. He was crucified at his request. He was crucified on a cross in the shape of an X, and he was not nailed to the cross as was Christ. He was strapped. They strapped him to it. There are many pictures of this. I have some here I will show you after the Mass. But there are many pictures of Andrew, just depictions of what it might have looked like. And it is said, according to the tradition, that he hung there dying for days, like 2 or 3 days. And while he was hanging there dying, that people would have come to look at him, to watch him die. And that while he was hanging there dying, that he preached to them, and he converted many people on his death cross, on the cross in the shape of an X. St. Andrew is the patron saint of Scotland. He is also the patron saint of Greece and other nations as well. If you look at the Scottish flag, do you know what is on the Scottish flag? You'll see an X. But it's really not an X. You know what it is? It's the cross of Andrew. I don't know if you ever follow golf or not, but one of the most famous golf courses in the world is in a place in Scotland, the city named what? St. Andrew. And you have the famous St. Andrew's golf course. So Andrew is the patron saint of Scotland. Maybe the message for all of us today is something like this. The way that the Lord called Andrew and Peter and James and John, he calls us too. Maybe not to the same degree to be an apostle, but certainly to live in the world as his representative and to cast a net by the way that you live your life. You have no idea the number of people that you touch and that you influence. You have a positive impact or a negative impact on the people that you encounter throughout your entire life. Within your family, within your schools, within your workplace, in sports, everything is affected by the way that you live your life and the decisions that you make.